Hello my creative friend, Olga Soby here, and welcome to new fluid art creation process. Today's going to be pretty interesting for me because I'm working with quite an intriguing color palette. So all of my colors, they are in a violet family. Yummy! Ooh, wow, oh wow, oh wow. So some are lighter, some darker, some are warmer, some cooler, but they are related to white or purple family of colors. And for my base, this is also going to be interesting because I never used this color as a base. I mixed it myself. So this is violet with some white and some black. So it's basically very muted, toned down violet. And the flow that I'm going to do on this muted base is going to be, of course, more vibrant and saturated. And I am intrigued to see how this one is going to turn out. And usually with my violet, I pair violet color with gold as metallic accent. But today I want to do silver instead. Well, let's see how this one's going to turn out. And without further ado, let's get started. Mindfulness is a secret message today, and violet or purple colors, they are often associated with spirituality in many cultures, and I want to connect with that, but also want to connect that I keep exploring new color palettes, I keep exploring new tones and new variations, and I'm trying to stay very mindful with my approach to my art, so I don't just, figure something out and keep repeating it. I like to push myself out of comfort zone, and inside of the process, of course, mindfulness and intuition are my biggest guides. So that's what this painting is all about, and let's add that base. I really like this color. It's very soft. It's almost like lavender, but a little bit darker. Okay, that base is done. Now I'm gonna layer colors for the flow. I want it to go diagonally, and I really want to create an uprising movement. Yeah, I think I'll start with one of the lighter ones. And this first color here is purple mixed with a little bit of orange. This one here is oriental violet with a little bit of white. This next one here is very beautiful, rich color, dioxazine purple. It dries pretty dark. I also want to add some metallic accents, and this one is silver mixed with violet. The next one here is also pretty interesting. So this is blue violet mixed with black. So it looks almost black and it will dry black, but where it's gonna touch the white or some other colors, a violet undertone will show up. I think it will help me create nice shaded area in this flow. This next one is silver. I'm adding it all over because I want to have kind of this pretty silver accents all throughout. And finally, some white. Some air bubbles. This is plenty of paint, and of course it will expand with the blowouts. It will take up a lot more of the canvas. Need to keep that in mind when adding the colors. Sometimes I do get carried away because I just like these colors so much and I just add more and more of them. But of course, all of the colors are mixed with my recipe. Let's get started. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. These transitions are gorgeous. I like this cluster of silver cells. Before I blow further, I want to add a little bit more silver and dioxazine purple. Yummy! These colors are so... I'm like almost falling from how pretty this is. Awesome! And that dark shaded violet works really well in this color palette. I don't feel too excited about this section here. I want it to be a bit more narrow and elegant. Other than that, this is awesome. If you're also working on Dutch pour technique and really want to master it and you want your colors to flow and create those shapes that you want, it's very important to work with the right consistency. And I have a consistency cheat sheet that will cover right consistency for Dutch pour and for other fluid art techniques. And this cheat sheet, if you download it on my website, I will also send you a consistency masterclass where I explain how to test the consistency, how to decide which consistency is right for which pour, and so on. So if consistency is your question, make sure to check out that cheat sheet and consistency masterclass. The link will be for you in the description. So back to this one, I keep looking at it and this section just keeps like bothering me. So I want to try a little bit of base color and sort of push it away. Yes, this is good. Yeah, that was very good. There are a couple sections just here and there that I want to make a little bit more airy and light. I am just loving it. These colors really speak to me. I need to look at it from the distance, so I'm bringing my table down. This little spot here just keeps bothering me. Okay, I love it. I'm ready to move on to the next step of the painting creation, so I will see you in a second once this is fully dry. The painting is dry now and it's time for the second stage. And if you would like to learn more about this stage of the process, my masking technique and what materials and products that I use and how I use them, check out my article on my website, SobyArtAcademy.com. The article is called 7 Extraordinary Supplies to Level Up Your Fluid Painting. For the next step, I want to touch up a few sections of my painting, and this color palette dried a bit too soft in some sections, and I want to add more contrast and outlines. So I want to enhance this flow, make it more dynamic, even more dramatic. So I'm adding some of these outlines, and as always for my touch-ups, I'm using the same exact colors as I used for the fluid painting itself, so that everything matches and everything is one unified theme. Well, there you have it. This was quite a process, so many techniques, and the outcome is very soft, airy, light, with a little bit of contrast, a little bit of drama inside of all these details. And there's something very special about violet and purple as a color palette, and I think it really works well with silver as a metallic accent. Check out these clusters of cells all throughout. I just love them. But most importantly, I really enjoy the composition. So I keep exploring all these different embellishment techniques and their combinations in my art, and in this one I experiment with creating 3D effect, and I think it worked quite well. What do you think about this effect in my outcome, where some parts appear further, some closer, and there is of course just the overall glow? I would love to hear from you, and I will chat with you in the comments below this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take care, create with passion, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!